Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I wanted to show you guys a classic combo. These three products right here, they are not new by any means. They're the L'Oreal True Match foundation, powder, and concealer. I wanted to do a chatty get ready with me using these products and showing you guys how they apply, what shades I use, and pretty much just talking to you guys about any updates that I have as far as my pregnancy, how I've been. So yeah, that is what today's video is about. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Alex. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you. And if at any point during this video you guys are enjoying the content, please give it a like because it does tell YouTube that it's worth watching, and YouTube then shares it with other people and it helps me out. Oh, it helps me out greatly. So yes. Other than that, let's get started with this video. Other than these, I'm not going to be talking too much about the rest of the products because I want it to be more of like a chit chat get ready with me. So I'll put everything down in the description box below. I'm just going to prime my face right now. This is the Juno&Co Moonshine primer slash moisturizer. Lately I've been feeling some Braxton Hicks. I don't think they're full-on contractions. Like I said, I am 39 weeks, and every so often, like when I'm walking or I'm doing something, I feel like some instant pressure down in my lower pelvic area. I'm just going to put a little bit of the Laneige. But I don't think I've gotten a full-on contraction yet as of now. So I don't know exactly how they feel. I know that, people say it feels like cramps and stuff like that, but I don't know. All I've gotten till this day, it's just kind of like Braxton Hicks, like something instant, like 3 seconds and then it's gone. I do have a doctor's appointment today. I'm going in every week with whatever's going on right now. It's just me. Last time Sergio went with me, he actually FaceTime. He took me to the doctor's appointment, but he's not allowed to go in, so he was just FaceTiming from the car. And so today we're gonna do the same thing. These days it's getting harder and harder to talk because I get so winded. I feel like I'm losing my breath. So bear with me guys with this video. I know I'm the only one that's talking, so just keep in mind that I can barely breathe at times. I'm gonna put the foundation on with a brush just because I'm feeling kind of brushy today. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I posted that I needed help with my hospital bag. This is a foundation. Sorry, I don't even think I kind of like talked about it, but this is a foundation right here. This is the L'Oreal True Match super blendable makeup. It's in the shade Sand Beige W5. If you're near my skin tone, you can get away with a W5 or W5.5, which is what I probably would have rather gotten, but I couldn't find it available anywhere other than I think Walgreens, and I wanted to order it on Amazon, so I ended up ordering this one on Amazon, and W5 just works really nicely. 5.5 is slightly darker, so if you want something a tiny bit darker, then 5.5 would be your best bet. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so my hospital bag, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I have been asking for some help because I still don't know what to pack. And I mean, I have a general idea of what to pack, but the thing right now is that we're giving birth in a birthing center. It's not a hospital. It is within a hospital, but I'm not going to be staying there for too long because usually when you don't have an epidural and you give birth vaginally, without an epidural, you're pretty much able to walk as soon as you have the baby. So the need to stay at a hospital isn't as big as if you were to have an epidural or a C-section. So we're not planning to stay there for more than a day, if anything. If everything with the baby, of course, is okay and, all the procedures are done afterwards, there's really no need to stay. So I don't want to overpack too much. So I have a few items. I think right now at the moment I'm waiting for some items to come in from Amazon. Like a robe. I don't own robes. I'm not really into robes, so I don't have one. And I realized that was like the #1 thing that a lot of people told me on Instagram. You need a robe. So I ordered one and I'm just waiting for that one to come in. Why does my forehead always look so light? Oh, I ordered a spray. I think it's called like a perennial spray from the brand Mother Love. That I'm waiting for. It comes in. It should be in tomorrow. The robe comes in Wednesday, I believe. But other than that, I feel like I'm pretty set with my hospital bag. I'm not taking too much. I'm taking something to wear after birth, some nursing bras, some always discreet Pampers, which I know the hospital or the place will probably give me something like that. By the way, I do like this foundation. I like the finish of it. It's not too matte, not too dewy. It still looks like skin, so I really do enjoy it. When I used to use it years ago, I remember liking it. And I remember using it like daily, so I must have liked it. But yeah, this is W5. So if you guys just want a tiny bit darker, I think W5.5 would be your best bet. And Walgreens seems to be the only one that has it. I think a few sellers on Amazon had it, but they looked kind of sketchy, so I just ended up going for the W5. The coverage isn't like the best coverage, but I think for an everyday foundation, especially because it has SPF, I think it's perfect. Like, you'll still see some imperfections, for example that little dot, but it does even out your face really nicely. And again, it's not over drying, so I like it. This is the concealer. I opened it up. I think the shade is awesome. This is light medium W4.5. I've never used this concealer at all. Like, I don't remember ever using it like I remember the foundation. When I opened it up, I was a little let down because the applicator, I mean, let me show you guys the applicator. This is it right here. It's a brush. And it was shedding. So when I took it out, there was a piece of like the brush hairs that were coming out. I don't know why they would do that, because when you put it back in, I feel like the brush just kind of goes everywhere, but I don't know. I'm thinking of even maybe getting like one of my concealers once I'm done with it. I might change it because I actually like this color. So if I like the concealer, we might do that. So the nursery is actually finished. Thank God. We finally finished the nursery. I'm going to do a final nursery tour maybe later on this week so you guys can see how it looks. Finally, like, just everything set up. Ooh, this blended out really nicely. Is this one also called Super Blendable Concealer? I'm going to bring this mirror a little closer. Yeah, this blended in super fast. I love it. And again, this isn't a full coverage concealer either, but it pairs nicely with the foundation. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing a nursery tour. So expect that later on this week, showing you guys everything that we have and how it looks. I am super proud of it. We were sitting in there the other day and I told him, I'm like, this is my vision, but your creation. Because I tell him how I like things, and then he goes and executes. And I think it came out really nice. And he's proud of everything he did. And I'm proud of how it came out because it was pretty much my decor, my inspiration, and all that stuff. So I'll show you guys how it looks later on this week. I've been meaning to tell you guys something as far as like my content. I'm a little worried about how my content is gonna come about once the baby comes, because once the baby comes, I feel like I'm gonna have new priorities, and I feel like with that my YouTube channel might change a little bit. The most popular videos on my channel are videos that have to do with concealers, I think powders, and foundations. With having a baby, I think what I want my channel to change into is more of like a lifestyle channel, but also leaving makeup videos kind of like Foundation Fridays, and leaving those Fridays for specific foundation reviews, and then 2 other videos or 1 other video about lifestyle, about babies, being a mom, and stuff like that. I know some of you guys might not like it, and if you guys unfollow or not watch, it's totally understandable. But that's why I want to leave at least some makeup related video during the week. And like I said, right now, my foundation videos and stuff like that, like base videos, are more popular. And maybe I'll leave those and then just kind of sprinkle in some lifestyle. So I'm stressing a little bit about what to do. My life is going to change. And with that, I feel like my channel should change or evolve into something. And if you're not changing, you're not evolving to something better. So that's what I keep telling myself. So just keep that in mind, you guys. Things might look a little different after I give birth. I'm gonna use the powder for the rest of my face. This one is a shade W4.5, which is supposed to be the same shade as the concealer. But for some reason, it looks a little darker. I don't know. I think it's going to darken the foundation a tiny bit, which if you think it's light, then this might help. But I'm going to be kind of light-handed with it. Actually, not so much on the forehead, light-handed. Because for some reason, my forehead always looks too light. So if it darkens that, I won't mind. It doesn't look too powdery, and it doesn't have a lot of kick up. Like when I'm grabbing the powder, it doesn't really have a lot of kick up, which is nice. I zoomed you guys in a little bit just so you guys can see how it looks. So all the products are on my face. The foundation, the concealer, and the powder, and I think it looks really nice. It still looks skin-like. Even with the powder, it feels a little tacky, but not so much that bothers me. I mean, if you guys want like no tackiness at all, then just pile on the powder. But like I said, I gave it a light sweep of this powder, and I think that's enough. Let me do my eyebrows really quick. So yeah, other than makeup, if you guys have other videos in mind that you guys wouldn't mind seeing, please leave those suggestions in the comment section, because I honestly want to throw in other types of videos into the mix. Especially right now, I feel like makeup videos aren't too important. I mean, I still wear makeup even when I'm quarantined, but I wear it because it relaxes me. It's the one thing that like kind of makes me forget about my worries and my stress, because I'm just in tune with myself. I hope that makes sense. But I know that not everybody sees it that way, and some people just wear makeup to go out, and right now, since we're not going out, it's not entirely needed. So I think other type of content would be nice. So yeah, leave me those suggestions down below, because I would definitely appreciate it. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. What else is new with me? Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm gonna show you guys this blush again. I used it in my last video, I think, and I couldn't figure it out. I've been wearing it nonstop since that video. I figured it out. It looks better with a sponge application. So I'm going to show you guys in this video how it looks with the sponge. It looks really pretty, and I like the color. All right, I'm going to bronze my skin a little bit. This is the Bare Minerals Full Tan Bronzer. I really like this bronzer. I feel like I don't have to be as careful as I am with the shade Warmth from the Bare Minerals. This one is a little more forgiving, but it still bronzes the skin really nicely. All right, pay attention, because I'm going to use this blush now with the sponge. We're still not sure who we're going to let come in to see the baby, or if we're going to let anybody in at all. I know for sure my sister, because she's been quarantining herself pretty well, and I trust her, so I think she'll be allowed to see the baby. Plus, she's going to help us with our dog while we're gone. And so she'll probably be home with our dog by the time we get home with the baby. You see how pretty that color is? So she'll probably be able to see our baby boy, which, by the way, we still don't have a name. But yeah, as far as like the rest of the family, it's hard. And I know a lot of them want to see the baby because, again, like I've said before, this is the first baby from my family side. And everyone is just super excited from his side, even though I think it's not the first one. For some reason, they've been waiting for him to have one. So everyone's really excited, and it just sucks that we have to be kind of like selective and very careful as to who gets to see the baby, or if anybody, for that matter, gets to see the baby. Some sad times and some happy times that we're living in. This whole thing is just kind of screwed up because we can't get this time back. I'm still kind of like bummed. If I think too much about it, I get kind of like sad to the point where I get angry almost. But I try not to think too much about it and just hope that eventually it kind of will phase out and will be a little bit more under control. But for now, I'm just gonna curl my lashes again. But for now, it's just sad the way everything's been playing out. This is the color Wisp from ColourPop. So same formula as the blush, just a highlight. Just a little bit there. That's cute. I'm not going to do like a full-on eye look. I'm just going to line my eyes just to emphasize them a little bit more. Let's do the side first. just for a little bit more definition. I'm not even wetting the eyeshadow. Just a little something something so we look a little more wide awake. If you want a little bit more on the eye, use the same highlight that you use to highlight your cheekbones. Put that on the lid and it kind of ties in the whole look. So you can just rub this highlight all over the lid just for a little shimmer there. And it'll tie in the rest of the look without you having to do too much. And that's all I'm gonna do. I did curl my hair a little bit. We do have a doctor's appointment later on, so I just wanted to look a little more put together. Like I said, I am gonna do a nursery tour just to show you guys how everything's been looking, because I feel like I really am loving how my nursery is looking, and I want to share with you guys how it looks. So stay tuned for that. And again, if you guys have any like video ideas or things that you guys might want to look at or see from me, leave them in the comment section below because I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.